Tip number 6, we're moving right along. Tip number 6, guys, make sure you guys are taking breaks and engaging in self-care. I wrote this one as like, aside from getting enough sleep, this is another really, really big one that I have incorporated a lot in, especially within the last couple of years. I never did this actually in nursing school. So I want to emphasize this because I did not do this when I was in nursing school. And I found this to be the utmost importance, especially when I started working as a nurse and as a new grad, right? You're under a lot of stress, a lot of pressure, so much anxiety. It is so important to practice self-care, okay? Now, self-care, you could be like, Kristen, what do you mean by self-care? What do I need to do for self-care? It's different for everybody. Self-care can be anything. It is basically what brings you joy and happiness that is going to help you relieve stress. Now, for me, I could give you some examples. It's reading. I've loved reading. I now read 2 to 3 books a month. It's been one of those daily habit things that I have really loved to do. Reading is a stress reliever. Baths. I love taking really relaxation bubble baths. That is super distressing for me. I can just relax. Is a really good self-care. Facials. Going and doing facials, maybe getting a mani-pedi can be a really good self-care. Maybe making a really nice meal, going out for a meal, going out with friends and family. Maybe it's just sitting around watching Netflix, catching up on a show, listening to a podcast that's super inspiring and motivational and all of that. Like self-care can be very different for everybody. Maybe it's going for a hike. Like I said, it's very different for everyone, but it is so important no matter how busy your schedule is. And I get it, right? Like nursing school is super stressful. I have been there, done that. It is very stressful and it's very busy. And I get it. It's very time consuming. I even worked a full-time job. So I know the time consuming consumption of working a full-time job and going through nursing school. So I totally get where everyone's coming from, but it's still very important to take time out every single day to do something for yourself. Very important and able to relieve the stress. Like you have to have an outlet to relieve stress. And every day there needs to be something that you're doing to help relieve stress. So self-care, super important. I hope any and all of you guys incorporate that every single day in nursing school. Doesn't matter what it is, whatever it is that helps you relieve stress, do as much of it as you're able to. I promise you it's a deal breaker. That's all I have to say for a lot of people. It's a deal breaker. It helps. It really helps. Okay. Hey everyone, if you enjoyed watching that clip and you want to see the full video to it, make sure you guys click the box here. If you enjoy watching these kind of videos and you want to see more videos from the Nurse Kristen YouTube for pre-nursing, nursing student, new grad nurses, make sure you guys hit the subscribe button over here.